I'm that guy at work who won't stop quoting Caddyshack.
I'm Mark Twain, and this is Jurassic Park.
Going outdoors has become obsolete thanks to these binge pipe programs.
What is Bitcoin? A modern system for an ever-changing world. An unprecedented...
Binge pipe is not being coerced into introducing You Don't Know Jack. Binge pipe, we put the taint in entertainment.
Hello everyone, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this mole on my shoulder keeps getting bigger, so we better get on with the game. Two players. Well, I'm glad you two found each other. And we're off.
Time for question 1.
Kicking things off. Now, that's a complete breakfast. So, Count Chocula was chocolate flavored, and Boo Berry was blueberry, but what the fuck was Frankenberry? Raspberry flavored, cherry flavored, strawberry flavored, or mint flavored? And how'd we do? Yeah, mint has always been a very popular berry. Okay. Frankenberry was strawberry-flavored cereal. But the real scary spectacle would happen a couple hours later in my upstairs bathroom.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Parks and Wrecked. If the cast of Parks and Rec became tour guides, what would it sound like when Aubrey Plaza passed the Plaza Mayor? To our left is a Dallas meeting ground for losers. This is a Mexico City hotspot, or whatever. Founded in Who Cares, here's a Venice Plaza. Or, this Madrid Square is a perfect place to die. What'd you guys pick? Anybody see my wrong answer? Oh, here it is. Plaza Mayor is a popular public space in Madrid. But if you prefer colder temperatures, you could go on an Amy Poehler expedition.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Up next, running a sparkling clean campaign. And oh joy, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a political action committee, you know, the kind that privately raise money to influence elections, or part of the name of a detergent packet for laundry or dishes, you know, like Tide Pods. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between a political action committee or a detergent pod. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Heartland Values Pack. Vivid White Bright Pack. 3-in-1 Power Pack. Pride Pack. 3T Pack. Platinum Action Pack. Almighty Pack. You barely rose above my expectations. All right, let's move on. Feast your eyes upon this. In development. What was Kumail Nanjiani's first role? An embryo, a zygote, a fetus, or a phalanx? Okay, who chose what? Want to see the right answer? The zygote is formed as soon as a sperm fertilizes an egg, and it's the earliest role Kumail, as well as all humans, held on this list. To be fair, it was a pretty small role, but he did beat out millions of applicants for the part. Here's one for you. How to get away with identity theft. Based on her first name, how might actress Viola Davis compare to a hypothetical actress named Violin Davis? She would be smaller and thinner than Violin Davis. She would have greater range than Violin Davis. She would have a deeper, mellower voice than Violin Davis. Or she would be different than Violin Davis in name only. Let's see who got it.
Whoa! Oh, that was nice.
A viola is a larger instrument than a violin and has a deeper, mellower sound to it. That's it for round one. Let's look at the scores I'll be sending to your parents.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you could use a little help, and there's no shame in that.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for your opponent in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently. Player 2, I'd answer fast if I were you, unless you're looking to get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
This is a real party now.
Six trombones is not a parade.
And now, hot privates in your area. What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? Okay, what'd you pick? A little low, would not answer again. Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question about mom or a question about dad? Choose on your devices now. Here are the votes. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis sonnant légèrement amusant. 7.
Coming up, a question about mom. Whose theme song describes them as a bad mother? Murphy Brown, Ally McBeal, Roseanne, or Shaft? Oh, here it comes. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Didn't you say you wanted to change your name? I love this part. Wait, I thought we were going to cut Roseanne out of this question. You will call the right answer by its name. A lyric in the theme to this film describes this cat Shaft as a bad mother. If you found this question misleading, I'm sorry. I was just talking about Shaft. That screw is a good move, player 1. Have some cash.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of it.
Here's one I like to call, correct me if you're wrong. What's an insufferable yet accurate thing you could tell someone? The Arc de Triomphe is a, well, actually, St. Peter's Basilica is a, well, actually, the Fontana di Trevi is a, well, actually, or Brandenburg Gate is a, well, So what'd you pick? You will recover from this. It shouldn't be this hard. The Fontana di Trevi, aka the Trevi Fountain, is a famous wishing well in Rome. But I'm assuming you tuned me out right after I said, well, actually, which is the healthy thing to do. Behold, what's next? Okay, looks like I'm not needed for this one.
Change Pipe recommends. Because you enjoy going up in the air and into the woods, we believe you will find this actress pitch perfect. Rebel Wilson, Anna Kendrick, Emily Blunt, or Vera Farmiga.
So who got it? I think you know it's coming. I am Groot. Oh, what might have been.
Anna Kendrick co-starred in Up in the Air, played Cinderella, and sends my toes a-tapping every time she does a Pitch Perfect movie.
She's also a troll.
Rude.
No, in the movie Trolls. Wait, are you trolling me right now?
And you have just been owned.
Try this on for size. Horsing around. Imagine Sports Center were Sports Centaur. And they were all the centaurs, all the sportscasters. Oh, this is too much setup. Just tell me which of these punchlines contains a portmanteau. The Colts are a shoo-in. She sells saddles on the sidelines. Will the Broncos win? Nay. Or more like Eli Manhorse. Okay, let's take a look. Bam! I mean, splat. Oh, honestly. A portmanteau blends two words or titles together, a la Eli Manning and Manhorse. And if you cross Peyton Manning with a mule, you get something. He's old. Welcome to the attack. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. Flagging enthusiasm. I sure hope you've seen what's on some flags in your life. Good luck.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Player 2 takes it! I gotta hand it to you, Player 2. I'm glad the underdog won. You did know you were the underdog, right?
You don't know Jack!
If you like menu screens,
I have a cold brew with oat milk and extra napkins for Andy. Andy, come get your cold brew with oat milk and frankly, too many napkins.
I have a cappuccino for macchiato.
Do you mean a macchiato for cappuccino?
Your name is Cappuccino?
Yes, and I had a macchiato.
Did you call my name Joan Macchiato?
Ah, so macchiato had the cappuccino.
No, I had a cheeseburger.
I'm Frank Cheeseburger.
Small blonde roast for Paula. Small blonde roast for Paula.
I'm going on break for 5 minutes. During that time, there are no rules. You may steal as many biscotta as you can carry.
Hello, welcome to the seminar. My name is Toby, and this is my ex-wife,
Lena! And together, we are about to change your lives.
That's right. Oh, okay, I'm happy to shut up. Let's get inventing.
Now everybody knows the best inventions solve big problems.
And to identify those big problems, we'll need to do a little market research.
On your device, you're going to receive 2 fill-in-the-blank prompts. Type in anything at all.
And voila, you've created a problem.
Now your created problems get sent to the other attendees to inspire their creative masterpieces.
So let's get to it. No hurry, but that's half your time.
Now look at your device. You've got somebody else's problems.
Been there.
Simply pick the one you want to solve. We're halfway.
Fantastic. Now it's time to solve that problem.
That's right. This is the pivotal moment where you bring your designs to life using nothing but a pen and paper.
But we ran out of paper, so you'll have to use some cocktail napkins.
And don't forget to spice it up with a little color. We're halfway home.
Okay, let's get a move on, folks. Time's almost over. You are all naturals.
I was just gonna say that. Okay, so now let's bring it all home. Give it a title.
And a snazzy tagline.
Something that makes people think, hey, I really need that.
Let's go.
That's half your time.
Great! Now, each of you will present your creation with our amazing presentation tool.
Really sell yourself, too. This is no time to be shy.
Exactly, Lena. Now, let's see those inventions.
We got this covered. What's up, Toby? Seems like you have a problem.
I sure do, Lena. I am constantly running from this.
That is a problem. But I think I've got just what you need. It's something I like to call...
Oh yeah, that sounds great, but what does it look like?
Glad you asked. Take a look at this.
Picasso couldn't have drawn it better himself. This looks great, Lena, but without a tagline, I'm afraid I just won't remember it.
Not to worry, my easily influenced friend. Soon every billboard will read this.
I love it!
It's darn near perfect. And scene.
There's a big gaping hole in my this.
Well, I've got a plate full of fixins for you. It's called...
Show me more.
Ready? Take a look.
It's perfect. Now wrap it up with a tagline.
Let's see it. And that's how it's done, everybody.
I can't go 2 feet without running into this.
Well, I've got the fix. Just call it.
Let's get artsy-fartsy.
Take a gander. You don't get that in Quiplash.
Now show me that sweet, sweet tagline.
Well, you're in luck.
And scene. I just wish I could get back my this.
That's going around. But there's a solution. I'd like to call it...
That's it? I mean, yay!
Well, looky here.
Neato mosquito. Okay, lay that sweet, sweet tagline on me.
Here we go. And that's how it's done, everybody.
Great job, everyone. Now, each of you has been given some money tokens. Give your largest chip to your favorite invention, your second largest to your second favorite, and so on.
Now let's make some money. We're halfway home. Quit dawdling. Time's almost up.
Great! Now let's see which inventions drove people wild.
You'll need to acquire $1,000 in capital to not only fund your invention, but also net yourself a $500 funding bonus.
Invest in a successful invention and get double your money back. But if it fails, they keep your cash. Let's see how you did.
Maybe next time. Well done.
So sad. Close, but no cigar. Way to go. That's it.
Okay, for the final round, let's switch it up a bit.
Instead of solving different problems,
And who should choose that final problem? How about you? Simply select the problem you want everyone to solve. That's half your time. Good choice. Okay, you know the drill. Let's draw.
We're at the halfway point. Only a few seconds left to draw. Okay, let's make those titles and taglines.
We're halfway home. Tick-tock, time's running out.
All right, this is your last chance to impress, so don't hold anything back. I hate growing old, mostly because of this.
Well, I've got a solution. It's simply called...
Don't keep my eyes waiting.
Take a look.
Wowee! Now slap a tagline on it.
Here it is. And scene.
I hate growing old, mostly because of this.
Well, I've got the fix. I call it...
Let's see that drawing.
Take a look-see.
That's a humdinger. I'm tired of faking enthusiasm. Show me that tagline.
Ready, Freddy? And that's how it's done, everybody.
I hate growing old, mostly because of this.
Well, I've got the solution. Just call it.
What's it look like?
Well, take a look, silly.
It's practically making love to my eyes. Now let's see that drawing. I mean tagline.
Get ready.
And scene.
All right, gang. Now it's time to pick your favorites, but let's raise the stakes, shall we? We're going to give you more money to invest, but now there's a higher funding bar to clear. Good luck! We're halfway there.
Not to rush you, but the clock's a ticking.
There you go. That's how it's done. Sorry, Charlie.
Good job.
That's it.
Congratulations, you clearly have the gift of invention.
Now for some bad news. You might have missed the print on the flyer that grants us the rights to any and all inventions created here today.
Yeah, it was on the back. Sorry.
But thanks for making us rich.
See ya.
Another big old robot. All right, come on. Doors open in 3, 2, 1. Yo, check it out. I love all my MCs, but y'all gotta back up. I'm not about to be a statistic down here. Yo, Rach, time to take over. Man, this look like Chicago all over again.
Where are you? Never mind.
Here's how.
Oh, we can skip ahead, sure. What's the word, Shadow?
No, it's cool. Let him stay. I was hoping to get stomped through the pavement today. It's time. Time to get them lyrics down. I need you to write a word or a phrase, then an entire line that rhymes with the one that we give back to you. You need help? Just use the suggestion button on your device.
Got about a minute left.
You know you can use rhyme for me to have us fill in your line. Come on, get your thumb out. Let's get it in. Here's the draw. Check out who's facing off against who. I need all my hip-hop heads to be front and center, y'all. We got the first 2 robot battlers ready to go, so let's do this. Players, be sure to give props or tell them if they whack by using your devices.
Don't need permission to rock this condo. I was here last night playing Yo Mom's ass like a bongo. My body's limb and my brain's full of towers. Everyone else could handle my rhymes, they all cowards.
All right. I see what you're working with.
Your turn. Come on down.
My rhymes come express so they're never late. I saw you take that Thai lady boy out for a date. I'm flying high like some kind of a bat. Did you walk your hippo or is your mom really that fat?
Thank y'all. Let's keep moving. Ding ding, the bell has rang. Vote to see who was the dopest MC. Time to vote. Here's your winner. Courtesy clap. Now let's keep it moving. You know what it is. It's the next matchup.
First things first, I'm better than sleep. Try me, you little bleep. Getting stuff done like a total bigger brain. Kids don't pay bids. You're in my garden, you got no royal pardon.
Right, I see you, swag. Now it's you.
My lyrics are knowledge, better than protractor. I will run you over with a tractor. My brain's so big my head's about to crack and split it down the middle. You've been played like a bloody fiddle.
That was okay. Now let's keep it moving. Yo, check it out. Now it's time to use your devices to vote on who brought it stronger. Good job, good job. Congratulate. Hey man, please don't step on me. Okay, everybody, round one is done. Let's move on to the next round. Now let's check out the scoreboard. Time to get right.
Move those thumbs faster. Time is halfway up.
You can use right for me to have us fill in your line. Come on now. These are the round 2 matchups based on how you did in round 1. Money is better in this round. First battle, let's get it going.
I'm a lion on the mic and you're a rat. I got Loch Ness Monster talent cause it doesn't exist. Look in the mirror, see a poor man's Robin Hood. You win the rap battle but I'll win the rap war.
Okay, word, cool, that's dope. Now let's keep it moving. You got an answer for that? Come on now, you gotta come strong with it.
Are you lost? Did you think this was Arby's? You look like a sad little girl who lost her Barbies. You ain't safe from my rhymes of pleasure. Your skills and mine can't even hope to measure.
That was okay. Wasn't the best I heard, but it wasn't the worst either. Time to vote, y'all. Who brought it and who didn't? You gotta get them votes in. And now we got our winner. Nice job, kiddo. I need my next 2 couple of MCs to step up.
I don't got pity, but I can give you a feather duster. You have no courage, you can barely muster. It's crazy the way you think you're alright. In reality you're actually all shite.
Alright, we heard that. Let's keep it moving. Grab the mic, yo, it's on you.
You look familiar, like an odd-shaped mole. I will take your Rudy Poo candy ass and stick it on a pole, serving you up like a piece of flan. I want to finger your mum again, better set a plan.
Alright, peace and love. Let's move on. Check it. Tell me who was the whack cat, and then tell me who was the hotline. Let's get those votes in expeditiously. Everybody voted, and we got our winner. Congratulations, yo. All right, you know what time it is. Second round is done. Now let's check out the numbers. Let's see who's winning this right now. All right, now it's time to get them lyrics flowing. You got to get in them, so let them have it.
Okay, you're about halfway through your writing time.
Remember to use that write for me button if you're coming up blank. Yo, sometime today, you're running out of time.
Oh my word, this entire card looks amazing.
Are you ready? Then let's hear what you got. Rip them apart.
I don't sweat the small stuff and you're very short. Anybody got a breath mint? I'll be kissing later. Mess with me, you'll get my foot in your ass. I'll spare you, but you owe me a favor.
Yo, time's a wasted. Let's keep it moving. Where the next bot at? Grab the mic and get busy.
Your face is so ugly you broke my dad's ego. Are you Spanish? By the name Rodrigo? I heard what you said about me. You are smells of shit. Now my feelings hurt and I don't like you one bit.
Alright, thanks. Now we gotta move on. Alright, now it's time for you to use your devices and vote. Okay, here's your winner. Congrats. Here's the best of the best, y'all. Time to see who's really number one.
It must hurt to be that frozen. Must hurt even more to realize that I'm the chosen. Come get some if you think you're tough. Your mom did last night, and boy, she really likes it rough.
Okay, alright, that's cool. Next MC.
Why are you so obsessed with dogs? I will smash you, marry a guy like I did in the 90s with Pog. I hear you talking, you sound like Tom Cruise. I will fuck your sister so hard it will leave a bruise.
That was kinda cool. I know you can do better than that though. Time to pick somebody to vote for. Let's get those votes in. Hit the voting button, pick somebody. Voted, and this is what happened. Congratulations. Now that was dopeness. Let's check out the scores and see who won. All right, we got our winner. You did your big giant robot thing. Good job. We want to say thanks to all the battlers. Try not to step on nobody, but you gotta get up out of here. Peace.
Binge Pipe's interactive menu screen. Binge Pipe is the totally real and in no way fictional streaming service that was brave enough to structure our entire platform around the trivia sensation You Don't Know Jack. Take that, Netflix. This is going to be our Fuller House.
Ugh.
What's the matter, Mark?
I'm trying to find my blood type, but these medical forms are just so complicated.
Oh, Mark, you silly idiot. You don't have to understand forms anymore.
I don't?
No! Just send all your information to BingePipe and they'll find the answers for you.
They can do that?
Sure. Thanks to BingePipe's customer vault, I can send them my medical history, credit card details, voting record, deepest fears, food allergies, romantic preferences.
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, become one with the data.
Hey, I'm Cookie Masterson, and this is my friend Jake. He plays third chair clarinet for his middle school band. You'll be second chair next year, buddy. We are gathered here today to witness the union of these two players in trivia. Ready or not, here we go.
Time for question 1.
To get things started, go Big Sean or go home Sean. Which of the following Big Sean lyrics demonstrates the rhetorical device epizeuxis? Okay, drop it to the floor, make that ass shake, shake, shake. Built a house up on that ass, that's an ass state. Whoa, make that group move, that's an ass quake. Or ass, 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 ass. Okay, who chose what? The game wouldn't be fun if you got everything right. Epizeuxis is the immediate repetition of a word for emphasis. Or in this case, emphasis.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one, don't take Nova for an answer. I don't have a son, but I have a son, and I'm very proud of it for getting its life together and removing carbon from calcium, turning hydrogen into helium, producing nitrogen from neon, or taking silicon and giving back sulfur. What'd you guys pick? You got it. No, you didn't. It's gotta be good to get this out of your solar system. You should have known. The core of the sun creates fusion through heat and pressure that turns hydrogen into helium. Some say it's not healthy to put that much pressure on your sun, but I'm one of those individuals who just can't help but constantly orbit them. Here we have yet another reason I have a hard time watching House of Cards. And it's this or that. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a Netflix original program, you know, like Stranger Things or one of those exclusive Adam Sandler movies, or a picture calibration setting on my HD TV. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between on Netflix or in my TV settings. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Let's go. Tint. Bright. Easy. Resolution. Glow. smoothness. It would be really sad if you bragged about this, but player 2, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for the other player. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
Yeah, okay, they get it.
Now that's what I call consumer engagement.
Coming up next, team bondage. Yeah, so before we proceed, I need to know, if you're Spanish, what's your safe word? Seguro, daño, lucha, or sentar? Hope you like what you picked. Let's call this a teaching moment. Seguro is Spanish for safe. Remember that because it's hard to reach for a translation book while you're handcuffed. Here's one for you. Cannibalism. I live in constant fear there's a fourth little pig that we never talk about. Instead of wood or brick, he built his house out of cottage bacon, which is his brother's leg, his father's shoulder, his mother's face, or his own butt. So who got it? Yes, his own butt. Remember this moment. Cottage bacon comes from a pig's shoulder. I was already suspicious of a story where pigs knew how to work with wood and bricks, but this was the last straw. Say goodbye to round 1. This leaderboard is brought to you by Binge Pipe.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, you're highly valued, but your score is not. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
Round 2 screws screw even harder, and you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. Player 2, your only hope is to answer quick before player 1 has time to screw. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
I am feeling joy.
Try this on for size. Thank God it's Friday the 13th. What type of summer camp would be terrorized by Jason Voorhees? A band camp, a math camp, a swim camp, or a computer camp? Let's see who got it. JSON is a computing term meaning JavaScript object notation. I could easily explain it to you, but what do you know? We don't have the time. In the first film, the killer is actually JSON's motherboard.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
Introducing type equals squiggly bracket male, comma, Hollywood squiggly bracket. Binge Pipe has some raw data they can't seem to authenticate on their own.
Here's the data we have to work with. Untagging Robert Shapiro photos. Selling T-Bird jacket. Edina Menzel pronunciation. Whose search history have we acquired? Bruce Willis, Charlie Sheen, Jeff Bridges, or John Travolta?
Who picked what? John Travolta played Robert Shapiro in The People vs. O.J. Simpson, a member of the T-Birds in Greece, and couldn't quite seem to correctly pronounce Idina Menzel. I'm surprised you didn't find anything more salacious in his search history.
Binge Pipe Legal advised us to not go there. The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a question with nothing to hide or a question with an ulterior motive? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. The votes are in. And now, we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Feast your eyes upon this. A question with nothing to hide. The answer is C. Okay, let's take a look. Told ya. Not everything is a trick question. It's time for True Wes. Which actor with the surname Swinton has appeared in several Wes Anderson films? This symbol Swinton, this symbol Swinton, this symbol Swinton, or this symbol Swinton? Okay, what'd you pick? You're gonna laugh. This was the one. That symbol is a tilde, as in Tilda Swinton, the actor who's appeared in such Wes Anderson works as Moonrise Kingdom, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Isle of Dogs. And if there's anybody who could transform themselves into a keyboard symbol, it's Tilda Swinton. Next, frat chants. If I wanted to start a fraternity with letters that more or less look like 3 pitchforks, what name should I use? Alpha Alpha Alpha, Eta Eta Eta, Chi Chi Chi, or Psi Psi Psi? Uh-oh. You got the pointy end of the screw, player 2. Oh, don't crane your neck. I love this part. Speaking of correct answers, Psi is the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet, and it looks either like a little pitchfork or a little trident. Psi 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 is also what my mom said when she saw my one-man show. Way to screw, player 1. Here's that cash. It's time. Ah, I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Brand name faces. I hope you know what your brand mascots look like, you capitalist drone. Player 2 takes it!
My name is
Way
Jeff.
to go, Player 2. The sweet smell of victory. Wait, that's just the brownie I left in my pocket. Oh man, have I got a date with a pocket brownie.
You don't know Jack!
If you like menu screens, you'll love Binge Pipes. Some people said Binge Pipe was crazy for launching a streaming service inside a party pack of 5 games and offering no way to actually monetize it. And we're taking that under advisement. Binge Pipe, we're open to constructive criticism.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you, Binge
Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Binge Pipe is bringing back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, no longer made from animal byproducts.
Hey, I'm Cookie, and this is You Don't Know Jack, a game that's easy to learn, but easy to master. Wait. You know, you could have squeezed one more person in this game. Next time. And please follow me if you will.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, Pits Boss. If Old Spice came out with a deodorant with an Elon Musk, what would it smell like? A freshly opened Amazon box, an unused iPhone, a brand new Tesla, or a bag of whole food produce? Let's see how that shook out. Elon Musk is the CEO of Tesla Motor Company. And I, for one, welcome driverless cars because it's in cars that I'm most commonly subjected to other people's body odor. Next up, when I mentioned the anaconda, it was not a euphemism. How long was the longest snake ever discovered? 3 Nicki Minaj's, 4.5 Nicki Minaj's, half a dozen Nicki Minaj's, or 6 Nicki Minaj's and 2 Sir Mix-a-Lots? So what'd you pick? The bad news is your answer. Nicki Minaj is 5'2" and Sir Mix-a-Lot is 5'11". 6 of the former and 2 of the latter would be just under 43 feet, the length of the largest snake fossil ever discovered. This Titan boa grew larger than the anaconda because it was less picky. It would gladly accept some whether you had buns or not. And now, first Housewives Club. Are we all gathered? Good. It's time for Dis or Dat. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a tagline from one of the real housewives of New York City, or a quote from famous First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between Real Housewives or Eleanor Roosevelt. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. All set? Here we go. Happiness is not a goal, it's a byproduct. I never feel guilty about being privileged. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. If you can't handle the truth, you can't handle me. I'm living the American dream one mistake at a time. A woman's like a tea bag. You can't tell how strong she is until you put her in hot water. I plan for the future but live in the moment. Y'all kind of stunk up the place. But player 2, you couldn't have done much worse.
Dissatisfaction has been noted.
Looks like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers.
Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
In retrospect, we should have had you sign a waiver before handing over sharp objects.
How about this one? How's your Wi-Fi? Getting a good signal, I hope? Oh, also, what does Wi-Fi stand for? Wireless fidelity, wireless field, wireless firmware, or nothing? And how do we do? Wi-Fi is just a catchy name that is not short for anything. The wireless industry needed something to call it, something better than its original name, IEEE 802.11. And now you know why. Fi. Oh, here's a good one. I always cry during Pixar questions. If the boy from Coco traded his guitar for a Japanese instrument with 13 strings, what would you call the movie? Coco with a koto, Coco with a dogo, Coco with a mobo, or Coco with an oboe? Let's see who got it. A koto has 13 strings and a rectangular shape. And it may have the ability to connect you with your dead ancestors. I don't really know. I gave up after 2 lessons. That's it for round 1. Let's see those scores.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're doing the bad thing. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And remember, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Just wonderful, Cookie.
Why not try? Ain't no party like a political party because a political party is carefully mediated. In high school, I did some embarrassing things at my model UN club, but only one of these stories about my interactions with Icelandic leadership is accurate. I tripped over the president and fell on the king. The prime minister and the queen stole my lunch. The president told the prime minister I liked her, or the czar was cool, but the archbishop gave me a wedgie. We're What'd you guys pick? It's not you, it's your answer. Look, nobody knew it, so let's skip the formalities. In Iceland, the president is the head of state, but the prime minister leads the government. Thus, I was booted out of the Model UN and thrown into the replica Hague.
We'd like to initiate a moment of playful interactivity. Would you like a tricky question or a blunt question? Vote on your devices now. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will select the slightly less satisfying option.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
Up next, a tricky question. Which of these novels was named after a person who does magic tricks? Robinson Crusoe, Anna Karenina, David Copperfield, or none of the above? Who picked what? None of these books were named after famous magicians, including David Copperfield, who was born in 1956, over a century after the book was published. Told you this one was tricky.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of age.
This one's called... Look, I didn't see it either, but I still know who's in it. Which actor from the 2017 movie Justice League is probably the most badass in real life because of their military training? The one who played Superman, the one who played Batman, the one who played Wonder Woman, or the one who played Aquaman? Okay, let's take a look. Aquaman is never the right answer. Gal Gadot served 2 years in the Israeli Defense Forces as a combat trainer. She would have joined the Air Force too, but she couldn't find her invisible jet. Take a good look at type equals squiggly bracket female comma entertainer squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
You know, Binge Pipe goes the extra mile by getting to know you through your personal information.
But we have so much, we need help identifying data from our most famous users. Any hot singles in Chicago? Any living singles in my area? Where should I go on my girls' trip to find these elusive singles? Whose search history have we acquired? Jada Pinkett Smith, Wanda Sykes, Queen Latifah, or Brandy?
So who got it?
Sykes!
Queen Latifah starred in Chicago and Girls Trip and was the lead character in the sitcom Living Single.
Queen Latifah does not actually hold royal power. It's just a name like Dr. Pepper or the Binge Pipe Privacy Agreement.
Behold, Tom Hardy Boys. The Revenant, Mad Max, Bane. I love Tom Hardy, but I cannot understand anything he's ever said in a movie. He always sounds like this. If Tom Hardy actually lost the ability to speak coherently, what part of the brain might he have damaged? The hypothalamus, Broca's area, the hypoglossal area, or the medulla? Okay, what'd you pick? Not to ruin the suspense, but you all missed it. Damage to Broca's area creates a condition where a person can understand language but cannot speak coherently. Apparently, if the area is damaged, the person doesn't even know they fart rain macadamia moo moo Delaware. Very sad. You made it. Well, excuse me for living. Here's your clue. My signature look. I'll give you an article of clothing. You name the cartoon character that traditionally wears it. Good luck. Player one's got it! Way to go, player one. I never thought you would win. But what do I know? Well, I do know this one thing. You don't know Jack!
Some users say the binge pipe.
Psst, join the party. Join us. There's room for more. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. At the crossroads of fantasy and reality, 2 blocks down from Logic Avenue, just across from Impossible Boulevard, there is a great bagel shop. But now it's time to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds. Brace yourself for everyone has that friend. One of your good childhood friends recently moved to the city you reside in. He means well, but when he's in big groups, he starts over-explaining this subject. Even when no one asks, do you invite him to your birthday party? The longer it takes the room to answer, the more bonus points you get. And now, Binge Pipe presents Per Our Agreement. You've signed a 1-year contract stating you will do whatever this person commands you to do in exchange for $100,000. Breaking this contract means you have to do this. Do you honor the contract? Get ready for reunited and it feels okay. You can take a pill that will make you insanely attractive. Oh, I don't need a pill. But it will also make your voice sound like this. You're about to leave for your 20-year high school reunion. Do you take one? It's time for the oversold seat. Your cross-country flight has been oversold. Surprisingly, a flight attendant offers this as compensation to the first person who gives up their seat. You're on your way to your cousin's wedding. Do you give up your seat? Here's where things stand at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. Roar. Here's one I like to call Search Party. Your family is helping your grandmother search her house, looking for her missing wedding ring. You find it, but it is permanently glued to this. Do you tell Grandma you found it? This scenario is called Sign of the Zodiac. You are suddenly accused of being an infamous serial killer. The public turns against you, but you have one chance. Clues at the crime scene prove the culprit can't do this physical feat. Do you demonstrate this skill on TV to clear your name? Feast your eyes on laughter that needs medicine. After a mysterious illness, you discover that when you laugh, it sounds like this. It is extremely loud and cannot be stifled when you find something amusing. Do you get tickets to see your favorite comedian live? And now, on camera, off book. You're anchoring a news program with your co-host, this person. Not aware that they're still on air, they start saying this. Do you tell your producer to cut to commercial? let's check in with the standings. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario. There will be 2 options to choose from. Door number 1 is already provided. You will decide what's behind door number 2. Remember, you want to make it as hard of a choice as possible. Oh, and if you correctly predict a certain player's decision, you'll earn some bonus points. Let's begin. Write an option that you think only some people would choose. Hurry up, time's running out. A military experiment will give you superpowers, but there's a cost. As they adjust your biology, they have to give you one weakness. You'll either be unaffected by caffeine or will have this happen. Which weakness do you choose? Well played. Now for something different. You're about to make a selection on a magical jukebox. The bartender warns you that the lyrics of the song will predict the events of your life over the next week. You can play It's Raining Men or this. Which prophetic song do you choose? You didn't see that coming. No bonus points for you. It all comes down to this. Psst, join the party. There's room for more. Psst, join the party. There's room for more. Join us. Psst, join the party. Meow. Do not be startled. I am here to guide you as we explore the deepest recesses of your mind. You will build strange and complex worlds using only... You find yourself in an endless maze of possibilities, where time is infinite and words have no meaning. It's not IKEA. It's time to split the room. Okay, it's time to build some strange worlds. Up next is DJ's secret identity. You've been on 3 dates with a really nice person. Everything is going great, but then you find out they moonlight as a DJ called This. Do you go on a 4th date? This one is called Playing Doctor. You're about to have minor heart surgery. As they are rolling you into the operating room, you notice your surgeon is doing this. Unfortunately, this is the only doctor who takes your insurance. Do you stop the operation?
Super split.
Feast your eyes on avoiding the grave. A brilliant doctor is able to extend your healthy, active lifespan by 10 years. There's a catch, though. The procedure requires your genitals to do this. Do you get the operation? Brace yourself for I Love Hate New York. You have been banned from New York City. You know what you did. In order to set foot in there again, you must do this. Do you do it? Here's where everybody stacks up at the moment. It's time to create some more havoc. It's time for the unrelenting fridge. Your smart fridge has gotten too smart. I knew it. Every time you remove something, it is instantly replaced. One day, someone puts this in the fridge, and now you can't get rid of it. Do you get a new fridge? And now, calculated love. You have created the most advanced robot in the world. Your children treat it like it's a member of the family. One day, a tech firm offers you this in exchange for the robot. Do you take the deal? Here's one I like to call Receipt It After Me. You forgot it's your mom's birthday. You order her a gift for same-day delivery from a new service called Flambazon. But, every package includes your 30-day order history, so your mom will see you ordered this in bulk. Do you cancel the order? This scenario is called a pitfall. There's a new deodorant that smells incredible to 75% of the population. However, to you, it smells like this. You have an important job interview. Do you wear it? Let's see how everyone's doing. We've reached the decisive dimension. Everybody will be presented with a new type of scenario.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Choose.
Heyo!
You're being placed in solitary confinement for 2 weeks. The guards allow you to take one thing with you. You can either have a 10,000-piece puzzle or this thing. Which do you take into solitary confinement? Let's switch things up. You're a celebrity going to a red carpet ceremony. As a favor to an avant-garde clothing designer, you've agreed to wear an outfit made entirely of broccoli or this. Which outfit do you choose? Anything's better than a dead swan. It all comes down to this.
Well, I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.